CollabDays is a Express podcast, and I'm here with one of our sponsors for CollabDays this year, Jason. Hi, Jason. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me.
It's nice. It's great to have you here. So, Jason, I'm familiar with you. I'm familiar with your work. You were actually a speaker at CollabDays last year. How was that experience for you?
It was amazing. So it's so good to see the community come together, wanting to learn, taking on all the various schedules that was on offer there, meeting a lot of people from all different sort of walks, being developers, business leaders, and the like. So yeah, really, really great experience, and also put people through 45 minutes of my voice. So so glad that you stayed to the end.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're glad that you are joining us again this year, but this time as a sponsor. And that's why we are chatting today. So, can you tell us a little bit more about Hyperflux Digital? Who are you? What do you do?
Great question. So at Hyperflux Digital, we focus on streamlining operations through custom Office 365 integrations, some automated approval systems, and then we have some scalable digital solutions tailored to each of basically our clients' needs. These are usually in the form of Excel and email-based processes. And where it's going to now is third-party software and services, right? So we've seen that a lot of companies have signed up for various tools online. Licensing is becoming expensive as the company grows or as you need more services. Also, we're finding that a lot of these services also don't offer the integrations or the additional workflow that's required. So we're starting to see these like migrations and cost reductions by using outside services and sort of bring them in. So what sets us apart as well is our commitment to integrity, user experience, and we have a culture that values creativity and balance. So at the end of the day, we tend to build with purpose and a lot of precision.
Oh, that's awesome. So, who are your typical clients or industries that you tend to work in?
So we've worked across various industries, from finance and insurance to shipping, fashion, textiles, public relations, and we're delivering tools that boost their productivity and try our very best to cut those costs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So our solutions are especially valuable in organizations looking to digitalize and sort of automate internal processes or
Mm-hmm.
move, like I said, for like those third-party systems in-house. We find that data ownership and improved integrity with the business workflow tends to be high on the priority list when it comes to these IT projects. And those clients, we tend to serve them in the best way by strip out everything that gets in the way.
What core services or solutions do you offer that you think would resonate with the Collab Days audience?
From business users, power users, and developers, Hyperflux offers a suite of solutions from advisory, development workflow, domain knowledge, 365 development, environment integration. One of the big ones on the list is the rollout adoption best practices. That's one of the hardest ones. So what do you do when you've got a tool and how do you get people to use it?
All right. As we mentioned in the beginning, you came on as a speaker last year, and now you're coming in as both a speaker and a sponsor. What made you decide to sponsor Collab Days this year?
I actually believe in the Collab Day. It's so good to see the event grow. I remember maybe 10 years ago, Collab Day was quite big, and we used to have it at Sunlam Center, and there was a myriad of people, probably hundreds of people, hundreds of vendors. Last year, I see we're starting to grow that again, to be a part of something that helps the community, also a space where we can connect with people and allows us just to co-work, to co-innovate, keep up to date with what's happening with the industry, and then learn from each other, basically.
Awesome. I like that outlook on it. I think it was called SharePoint Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, so SharePoint Saturdays with SQL Saturdays, and they merged it together and had a bunch of giveaways, and we had a massive auditorium where everyone would go in the middle and you stay right to the end and you get massive prizes. It's like such a great day. It's not just a ticket away from work, but it's really a good way to spend time with people talking about the technologies with other people other than the teams within your office. I find sometimes developers, especially, or even business leaders on the SharePoint platform, Office 365, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
isolated. So it's like, this is our island and no one else knows about it. But when you come to these types of events, you find other people with exactly the similar problems or other ways how they got around things, how they're innovating on the platform, how they're using it. You know, you get some nice ideas about successful projects and rollouts. It's so great just to listen to those stories.
And I think you're touching on my next question, which is the importance of, events like this within the Microsoft community in South Africa. I think you already touched on why it's important and how it helps the community. But is there anything else you would like to add around that?
Yeah, I think we should come to this sort of collab days with a good mindset of learning. So
Mm.
being able, don't be afraid to ask a question. Don't be afraid to go up to somebody at a vendor stand or somebody who's having a coffee, grabbing a sandwich and sort of standing around, just go up to them and just say hi. And I think the way we connect at these types of events is really important so that we can become better developers, better power users, and better business users.
Definitely. You mentioned something about saying hi at a stand. So if they come to your stand, what can the attendees expect?
So we've got some real world examples of some of the technology we offer. So some of the platforms that we've developed and are building. You can chat to experts about optimizing your Office 365 environment / Azure. So we've got the team ready and waiting. You can get advice on scalability, risk management, and some of our digital transformation strategies. You can meet the team, our creative team that can help you with any problem you may have. And then also we might have something fun. So we're looking at having a find and scan a little QR code and win some swag. So we're going to hide a bunch of things around the vendor stand, and if you find the right one, you might win something.
Can I participate?
You can, but I'm not giving you the right one. You're gonna have to find it like everyone
Oh
else.
man, that was gonna be my next question. Can I get the clues? Can I get the memo? All right. Well, that's actually I think that's something great to look forward to. And do you have any message that you'd like to share with the Collab Days community in anticipation of the event?
So we're not just here to showcase tools. We're here to connect, collaborate, and co-create. So swing by stand, share your story, and let's explore how we can build smarter, more agile business together. So see you there.
Where can Collab Days attendees or anybody really who's interested in Hyperflux, where can they connect with you, either, before or even after Collab Days? How can they find you?
So hyperfluxdigital.com. It's our website. We've got a little contact form at the bottom. Just fill it out, and one of our support guys will get hold of you, and we can start a little discussion. Otherwise, support at hyperfluxdigital.com. And that's an inbox address if you want to just directly message us. So that provides a lot of interesting information around what we've done, who we've done it with, and it gives you a better idea on who we are.
Awesome. And last one, who should attendees look out for if they'd like to say hello at
Awesome.
Collab
That's a
Days?
great question. Great question. So we're going to be branded with a bunch of hoodies. It's going to say Hyperflux Digital in black. It'll have our logo on it. So look out for those colors and that logo. Talk to Vian, myself, Jason, Benjamin, Kim, and Haley will be available for you to connect.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Jason. I don't know if there's any last words, any parting shots before we wrap up.
Not right now, no.
Okay, no problem. Well, thank you so much for your time and just sitting down with me and chatting to me about Hyperflux Digital. Once again, thank you so much for agreeing to sponsor at Collab Days. We know that Collab Days is a community-led event, and without our sponsors, we would not be able to make it the success that it is. So thank you so much. We look forward to engaging with Hyperflux on the 14th of October in Cape Town. Thank you so much, Jason.
Awesome. Have a good one. See you there.